Ready to have some fun? Let's do it.
Be honest, I'm a nature freak.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents. All kinds of happy little things going on. And if it doesn't make you happy, you're doing the wrong thing.
How as adults, it still bothers
We're
me.
changing the podcast name to the Two Percenters.
Yeah.
The 2%ers.
Yeah. Oh,
That's good.
You could do a lot with merchandise on
Yeah,
that.
that's good podcasting.
Yeah, but just like why do we keep drinking it? Like, I know we've talked about it, but it still boggles my mind. Why do we keep drinking it, man?
Well, I went into this whole thing the other
It's
day
good, bro.
about how oat milk is so bad for
Preach
you.
it,
Well, milk is actually like a lot better than all the alternative milks that they sell you. Because like I didn't realize this,
Wait,
but
what?
like actual milk is better than all of the alternatives, like oat milk, almond milk, all those.
Oh.
Because those are all starch milks, like sugar milks, which are not good for you. Like you should just drink regular milk if you're gonna drink milk.
I feel like you have a mountain of information that you're just waiting to get out. Please just
I don't know.
release it.
I just
Release
yesterday
Because you used the expression sugar milk, and I want to know everything.
I didn't even
Well-
know starch was sugar. So that just blew my mind too.
Well, carbs are like sugar. That's like energy. Like sugar, not good for you. Like
Right.
you should have some carbs. Or not. So oat milk, basically how they make oat milk is they take a lot of oats, they water, smash them down, and so you're just drinking blended oats. And oats are just carbs
Yeah.
and starch and sugars. And so when you're drinking that, you're drinking sugar milk. You're not drinking like anything that's actually nutritional. And there's actually something in oat milk that like takes minerals out of your body.
No way.
I don't remember what it's called, but yeah, it like takes
Wow.
out stuff from your body. So then I guess there's a thing called oat milk bod, but I don't know what that is. But I did.
bod.
That was brought up in whatever I was.
Like an insult.
Yeah, I guess I don't know what it is, and I tried
I don't
to
know
find
what
what
else
it
it
was,
could be.
but
It's definitely not a compliment.
no, it's not a compliment.
Oat
but
milk bod.
Nobody relates bodies and milk together as
No.
a positive.
No,
Definitely
so
not.
I came to the conclusion that actual milk is better to drink than all those other things.
You concluded that.
From all the information that I read and heard,
No, that's interesting.
Why do you know so much about milk?
I just got into like a rabbit trail last night.
This was last night.
Yeah.
Look at you two. You guys are on the same wavelength.
No way.
today,
Wow.
huh? Were you up thinking about milk last night too?
No, but my information about milk is just way more basic than Josie's. I know like cheese comes from milk.
Yeah.
That's really about it. That's the limit to my knowledge.
Yeah. I remember the first time I had silk milk. Super gross. Not good.
Oh yeah, the brand.
Yeah, the
What
brand.
is that?
Is that
Soy? Is it soy?
soy milk? I think so. Let's
I-
see.
I remember.
You know what? We're bringing up a great point though. Who like looked at milk and thinks
almond milk.
I can make that better with almonds.
No, you-
I can make that better with coconut. Well, I guess coconut already has kind of. But why try to improve upon milk with all like oat milk and stuff?
Well,
Why
'cause
try to
people
make
can't drink it. Some people it hurts them, dude.
Yeah. Well, and
Dude,
I don't
so
know. They
much
just
milk,
thought it was
dog.
healthier, I guess.
At least we
Yeah.
can you still carry a gallon of milk? That's when you know you're real old. Your
Oh my
grandkids
God.
have to carry it in for you.
Oh my gosh.
How many trips do you guys take for like when you go grocery shopping? Are you like one trip people? Like from your car to the house, do you load it all up and just walk it in, or you do multiple trips?
Only get groceries like once a month, so it has to be
Jeez.
multiple trips.
God,
Like,
Yeah, that's a golly.
yeah, so
like your whole car full of groceries.
yeah, like I usually get like $200 to $300 worth of groceries at one time for like the entire month, and then me and Jake just eat that till we have like nothing left, and it's like, okay, we need to go grocery shopping again.
It's time.
So I usually call Jake and I say, "Be outside. I'm pulling up with the groceries," and I have him help me bring them in, or else it would take
Yeah.
me like 5 trips.
Yeah.
Jeez, yeah, I try to like absolutely flock of seagulls it. I mean, it's like I grab as many bags as I can. It's going up my forearm. I'm grabbing like 8 bags on
Yeah.
one arm, trying to. I look like a juggernaut.
They all
trying to,
slide down. Your hands about to get cut off.
My hands like losing blood
Yeah,
circulation.
100%.
It's pretty bad, but I don't like making multiple trips. to the car, man.
No.
You the same way?
Oh yeah, 100%. Just all at once for sure.
Yeah,
most
I look
definitely.
like probably like an idiot doing that too, because then you're like trying to get the doorknob to get the door open.
Yeah.
And it's like you're doing it with one finger or something. It's not
It's
easy.
an issue. Dude, speaking of shopping, I went yesterday. I needed to buy some like new hats because all the hats I have I just sweat. They're just sweat marked up and stuff like that. And so I went to go buy some hats, and I went into it's kind of like, I've never been in here before, but I went into Buckle to buy hats. Like,
Buckle.
Because they have nice hats. I would never wear their clothes, but like they have nice hats in there and stuff. Dude, I don't know why. I got so anxious walking into that store.
It's overwhelming.
Is it
I don't
because
know why.
the way it smells?
Maybe it's a smell. No.
Well, and they have stuff all up on the walls. Like
Yeah.
anywhere you can put something, they have
Yeah,
stuff.
I don't know what happened. I was just sitting there looking at the hats, and a lady who was working was right next to me, and she was like stocking it and stuff. So she's trying to talk to me. I'm like, please leave me alone. I'm just trying to look for hats right now. But she was friendly, so it wasn't anything like that. But then, like when I went to check out, as I was buying the hats, I was pouring sweat at the cash register for no reason. Literally, I was dripping sweat. I was like, I look like an absolute psychopath. I don't know what the deal was, dude. It's just so stressful.
Like full because of the anxiety?
Yeah,
Full of
I don't
it?
know why.
Yeah.
I have no clue what was happening. It was terrible.
So what a weird business model they have, though. You know, it's not really making you feel welcome to go.
I remember being a kid that there was like the Buckle challenge. It was like go to the mall and go to the Buckle and see if you can run to the back of the wall, touch it, and then make your way back out before someone stops and asks if you need help with anything.
I never knew that was a thing.
Yeah.
Well, Buckle's one of the stores where the reason why they go up to you and talk to you so much is because they get commission like off however many sales they make.
Do they really?
Yeah, not like and not anything.
That
huge.
lady was hustling me, dude. I thought she
Yeah.
was being friendly.
They don't get like anything huge, but yeah, they
The
get
heck?
like something, and so that's one of those stores where it's like, when the second you walk in, someone's like, I'm gonna go
Dang,
talk
dude.
to him.
Maybe I look like an idiot in those hats. She said I look good in them.
Well, maybe you did.
Well,
look-
she's trying to make money.
maybe,
I was like, thanks.
Maybe she, let's
Man,
get.
she's flirting with me.
I said, let's give us some grace to you, though. Maybe she could have been trying to kill two birds with one stone. Maybe
Perhaps.
she thought you did look good, but she was also trying to make a buck.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Well,
Why can't you try to do both things?
Well, I don't
This
know.
is America.
Yeah, I guess so. Guess so. Dude,
Yeah.
do salespeople makes you anxious? Like,
Yes.
Yeah, really?
Certain ones.
Yeah.
Specifically mattress salesmen. Yeah.
They
that's
make
the word.
commission too, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Most
yeah,
of them.
absolutely. Well, if they're not, they're definitely working like they are making commission. But I feel like that's, in my opinion, a mattress salesman is worse than a used car salesman.
really? I've
Yeah.
never bought a bed. So I don't know how that
Well, if you ever go into like a mattress firm or just some, you're not going to go into a used mattress firm. There's not a lot of used mattress salesmen in the world, but
3,000 miles on this one.
go ahead and try it out. But
Cracks.
yeah, that one is so weird to me because you walk in and it's not, I don't know, it's not like you're changing mattresses all the time.
Yeah.
And so you want to make sure it's good, but I feel like the tactic of a mattress salesman is kind of weird because it's like they're persistent, but then to try out a mattress, it's like, go ahead and get up on the mattress. Go ahead and lay
and they're
down.
watching you.
Yeah, while they're there. And I feel like that's not like driving
Just
a
lay on
car.
my stomach. Just
Yeah,
like,
I don't.
Yeah.
like how I've been sleeping.
You
on
know?
it.
Comfortable.
Just in front of a dude.
How do you try out a mattress and get comfortable in a mattress with a salesman right there watching? He's like, yeah,
Cut that.
We'll be right back.
Yeah. Shared perspective. You don't like salesmen either? They bug you
No,
out?
I do not want anybody talking to me when I go into a store. I just want to look for what I'm looking. It makes me feel like I hate people. Like I just hate it when I'm trying to like just look because I don't. Yeah, I'm just trying to look at what you have. I don't want you to come up to me. What are you looking for today? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I know you're trying to be helpful, but I would rather you absolutely not talk to me.
I don't think
pretend
that-
I don't exist.
Yeah. No, me too.
I don't think it makes you sound like you hate people. I think I don't know. Maybe I'm too cynical. I actually feel like most people go into stores not wanting to talk to other people.
Yeah.
I think they just want to get in and get their stuff and
Yeah.
get out.
Dude, speaking of mattresses, Dude, my mattress is shot. I need a new mattress so bad.
How
dude.
long have you had it?
Well, I got it from somebody, so it's not even new for me. Even.
Yep.
So and
That's
like,
where I'm at, too.
Oh my gosh, dude! Literally, I'll like roll over and I'll hear springs pop, and it's so bad. It's so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
The day that I like moved into the space that I'm at, my friend was like, he came into my bedroom and like being an idiot, like tackled me like onto my bed, and the bed frame like cracked really bad. And it's like, this is terrible, dude. I've got to get a new bed so bad.
Did you at least know the person who the mattress belonged to? Do you know
Yeah,
it well?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It's not like a mystery
Complete
mattress.
strange. Yeah, someone's found it on the side of the road.
Yeah.
I woke up, I'm like, I got fleas real bad. I'm like,
Is it itchy in here?
I got a tick all of a sudden. I don't know why.
I have marks on my body.
Yeah.
Yeah, mattresses though, it's a good thing to buy. I've heard people like take loans out for a mattress. Actually,
Ugh, I could never. I'm sorry, but
you spend like half your life in it though, so it's like
I
don't
know,
you know?
but
I don't know. Out of the things that like I would be willing to go into debt for, I feel like a mattress isn't one that I would
me either. I wouldn't either, but
want to be willing to go. This is a little random, but something I was thinking about today is like the odd perception of like authority, which relates exactly to mattresses. But,
yeah,
but like
I follow.
yeah. So, like I was like even today, I was driving by a guy around an apartment complex, and he had an orange vest on, and he was taking pictures, like a with a Nikon camera or whatever. And there was just a thought that I had in my head: what if he doesn't work for anything that would require him to put on an orange neon vest? Like, what if it's not some construction surveyor or something? It's just some guy wearing a neon vest. And then my mind started to run wild with that. It's like, what could you get away with like a construction hat and a vest or something, or like a ladder and a vest or something,
I was honestly thinking about that on 9/11 because
All right.
me and Jake, well,
That's where I was going.
every year I watch the World Trade Center and like other 9/11 movies just to like
Remember?
Yeah, I wasn't alive, and so it's
Yeah.
also informative. And like
It's good. It's not
Every
just
year.
for like a date night or
Well,
something.
Every year.
and there's, like,
it's like Christmas movie 9/11.
I do. It's important to remember people died. Okay, lots of people died actually. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, my point of saying
Yes,
that is
anyways.
there were so many people who got past like the police officers like to get into the destruction because they were wearing scrubs or military uniforms. Like there were like veterans who just put on their uniforms and got past everyone because they were in their uniforms. And it's like they were doing a good thing, but it
Yeah.
was like that made me, when I saw that, it made me think, I wonder how many people have put on a uniform and were able to just get past something because they're like, oh, they're military, let them through.
Yeah, for real.
Or, oh, they're a police officer, let them through. And it's like, ooh, that's scary.
Yeah, uniforms, they definitely have there's power around them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, have you ever seen those Stolen Valor videos? Or whatever?
I hate watching those.
Yeah.
Part of me feels bad for the people because it's like there's something there with that person that they are wearing that, but it's also like, don't do that.
Yeah.
Dude,
Oh my gosh.
they just get crushed.
Isn't it it's like a
Yeah, I'm
legal
sure
action, right? It's like
Yeah.
illegal to do that.
Probably, I don't know.
But yeah, no, you like start sympathizing for the person.
Yeah, because you're like, oh, this is all that guy has. If that outfit's all he has, and you're
Yeah,
just
no joke.
crushing him for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All he was trying to do was just get a discount at Denny's.
Literally,
and
bro.
Now
You're wrecking his
Now he's
life.
getting banned from Denny's.
Yeah.
And the internet.
Arrested.
Yeah.
That's such a funny concept, like accusing someone of stealing valor. Like this is real. That dude probably did it. That guy could have been doing it out there with that vest on. You're stealing valor out there, dude. Just that is
He's out there just taking pictures.
stealing valor,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, I don't know what I honestly don't know what he was doing because hopefully he was
Something legal, hopefully.
up to something good. He
Yeah.
wasn't trying to steal anything.
I hope so.
Or
I wonder if you could throw on like a suit and tie and just go to like a Fortune 500 business and just get on salary and just run it.
that's like I feel like that's a pretty big
Step.
jump. Yeah, just go up the elevator, go right into the boss's office, and start running the company. Yeah.
I'm the captain now. Question: what occupation would you steal valor for? If you could for a day, just to
For a
experience it.
day.
Yeah.
Firefighter, I think, maybe.
You think so?
Yeah. Ride around in a big truck.
You have to grow a mustache too.
I don't think the women grow mustaches.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
It's
Part of the thing.
Okay, I'll try my best.
mandatory.
Is that SpongeBob?
Not there.
what occupation would like you're saying straight up like you would be able to experience it for a day or something?
Yeah, and you just buy stealing valor.
That last part just is
I love that term now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that for everything.
What occupation would you still valor for? That's such a question that I would not ever want to answer, but I feel like I have to. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know any probably any like police officer, like any like firefighter or military, something like that.
Maybe like an NFL.
But you're full blown stealing valor.
I wouldn't want to. I hate the question. I hate that question. I wouldn't want to steal the valor. Like if I had to choose, I would do one of those three. I think as an occupation. I wouldn't want to steal it though. I don't want to.
Just walk, Caleb. What are you doing?
What about you? Which one?
Priest. No, I'm just kidding.
Just pretty on par with the.
No, definitely a cop. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, I think the cop thing is you could get a lot. You could go a long way. I think with some of the privileges on that.
Yeah, just throw some lights up on top of your car. Yeah. Just whip around.
You could really get some payback, for
100%.
some old high school bullies and stuff with that.
That'd be so sick. Just in a full blown like spirit Halloween police.
Yeah. You know what though? That probably speaks a little bit more to our character because I think now that we're really like psychoanalyzing this, like the people that I've ever seen videos of, like those stolen valors that are doing the military, all they're trying to do is just get like a discount somewhere.
We're actually trying to do the real job.
Ooh, yeah, we're trying to like pull people
actually
over.
Be about it. Yeah. Those videos are funny too.
Something I want to do. I just want to go. Just an everyday regular job. I just want to go in and just start working there and see what happens. Tell them I'm new.
100%.
I want to go into a Chipotle on McGalliard sometime when I have a day off and I'm just gonna like get a Chipotle shirt. I'm gonna say,
bro, we should do that.
Hey, I'm new here.
Yeah, hey, I'm new here. This is supposed to be our first day on
Chicken
the job.
or beef?
Yeah,
It,
just tell the employees like, hey, this is supposed to be our first day. I'm sorry if there was a miscommunication.
Dude, what a good idea.
What's your name? Oh yeah, they told me Stephanie was gonna train me.
And just work like a good 8-hour shift just for free. Just to help out. Just get some world experience.
That would be a hilarious video.
Well,
can you imagine how funny that would be? We should do that.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah, really.
I'll be outside the window, like with the camera like zoomed in, trying to get
just
you
like
you guys up.
Come back every couple hours or something.
Yeah.
just to mark
See
the
how
progress.
Just interview style, we're in the back, just undercover boss. Like just
Yeah. We get promoted up.
Literally, dude.
Become managers.
How cool
Day
would that
of.
be?
We're doing this for months on end. Like, all right, see ya.
Dude, I don't know why. Speaking of that, though, the people at Chipotle, like the workers there, are so cool. I don't know why. Like the one here in Muncie, they're all so friendly. Like you can, they're so easy to like start up a conversation with and just like talk to them. I don't know why. Just a little fun fact, I guess.
What kind of conversations
I don't
you
go
have?
there, so.
Like, they're just so sweet and nice, and I just tell them all my problems. And when I'm struggling with taxes, I talked to them about tax fraud the other day.
What are your thoughts on milk, lady, making my burrito?
You ever drink milk? Do you like silk milk?
With them, I guess.
Yeah.
Are you a fan of oat milk or coconut?
You know it's not good for you.
Have you ever been to Buckle? Are you, like, if it's coming to, like, Qdoba, Chipotle, which one are you picking?
Neither.
Really?
Neither?
It's too
Taco
expensive.
Bell, more of a T-Bell?
No, I just don't like eating out. I would rather, like, why would I spend that much money when I can make it at home for, like,
It was $9.
gosh.
It was $9.
that's a lot. For $9, I can make me and Jake a whole platter of tacos.
No, that's true.
Especially, I think here's the reason why. Because I'm picky. And I only want meat and cheese. Why would I pay $9?
Well, that
for
really
meat
took
and
a
cheese?
turn. You're making us feel like fatties here.
No.
Like greedy fatties that we don't care about spending a coin for money or food we're not making. But now it comes, the truth comes out.
Like,
You're
we'll go
picky.
eat at Wings, and, like, I pay for wings, but because I don't make wings. But,
Yeah.
like, I don't eat at those places. They have too many vegetables for me, for my liking.
So
That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's too
I
healthy.
liked Moe's. Moe's was the only place I would go.
I miss
Yeah.
Moe's.
Yeah.
Gone but not forgotten.
Yeah,
that's
shout
for
out
sure.
Moe's.
Every time I drive by that freaking
But I would
place.
probably pick Chipotle, I feel like.
Yeah. So
over
when,
Qdoba,
when did your hatred for vegetables start?
All my life, I'm pretty sure. I don't ever
Were
remember.
you a fan of VeggieTales as a child?
Probably. I went to church as a child, so.
Do you remember
I'm watching that.
VeggieTales?
Yeah, I remember some of them. I remember the one where the guy's in the fire but that like the VeggieTale version, you know, where Jesus was there with them. I
Where
remember
did the
that.
bad experiences with vegetables start to happen to
Yeah,
where you didn't
that's
like
what
it?
I'm
Eating
wondering.
them?
Really?
I just don't like them.
You've
The
never
problem
liked
is
them?
my parents like wouldn't force us to eat something. It was just like, if you don't eat this, you're not eating. And I was like, that's fine. I will just not eat then.
Yeah.
So
I'll
are
wait till
there,
breakfast.
Yeah.
are there a lot of vegetables out there that you haven't eaten?
I mean, I've tried vegetables. I'm always willing to try vegetables. The unfortunate thing is I just still don't like them.
Yeah.
Because I can't do lettuce. To me, lettuce tastes just so bad and gross.
Why?
I feel like lettuce doesn't have a taste.
It's like a
just
texture. It's just
Yeah.
like a crunch.
It has a taste.
Yeah.
It's gross because I can taste it. Because Taco Bell, when I do go to Taco Bell, they'll accidentally put lettuce and then you can tell that they scrape it off because you can still taste the lettuce in it.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, let's be real. Taco Bell, I don't know if any of that food's real.
Yeah, it's
That's true.
That might
That
not even
is
be real
true.
It's
lettuce.
horse meat.
But lettuce. I know tomatoes technically a fruit, but I consider it a vegetable because I don't like it. So
Is it a fruit?
That's,
I feel like
that's
I feel
what
like
they
this,
say.
I feel
Isn't
like
that the thing? The things that make what makes a fruit actually?
I feel like the Supreme Court's probably ruled on this.
Yeah, they must have. This is a big debate. Game show.
it's a fruit
What?
Why?
because it meets the botanical requirements to be classified as a fruit.
Can you look up and see if the Supreme Court's made a ruling on this?
What does that mean, botanical? She's actually looking up Supreme Court.
I'm pretty sure it's a thing.
The Supreme Court did acknowledge the botanical origins of the tomato as a fruit of the vine.
So it's a fruit.
Interesting.
It's a fruit. Then.
Wow.
The Supreme Court acknowledged it.
What does make a fruit then in vegetable? Isn't it just seeds?
So the botanical requirements of a fruit is that it contains seeds, I guess.
That's it.
I don't know. It
So
doesn't make
peppers,
sense.
green peppers in a fruit.
So, okay, a plant is considered a fruit when it has a mature, ripened ovary that contains seeds. The ovary is the reproductive structure of a flower that protects the ovules until they are fertilized and become seeds.
So are vegetables males and fruits are females?
That's what it sounded like. The fruit's purpose is to spread the seeds
Does
and
sound like
continue
that.
the plant's lineage. So,
But tomatoes,
Fruits are girls.
tomatoes
dude.
have seeds that will reproduce more tomatoes, though.
yeah, that's why it's fruit.
Oh, so fruits do that.
Yes.
But peppers also will do that, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Or cucumbers will do the same thing, right?
Cucumbers are considered a fruit.
What?
Yes.
How? What do you mean?
A pickle's not a fruit.
Pickle's not a fruit. For
Come
sure
on.
not.
A pickle is not anything.
A pickle's a
I like-
cucumber.
'cause
a
I
pickle's
like-
a salty cucumber,
Because I
Josie.
like pickles.
Yeah.
Like I
Oh,
will
yeah, well,
eat
that's
pickles
a
all
you
day,
like
every
fruit.
day. Yeah, I like fruit,
Oh my gosh.
but I don't like vegetables.
Wait, a pickle cannot
Pickle.
be a fruit,
No,
though.
a pickle
Let's be
is
real.
a-
Pickles are technically a fruit.
What are you looking up? Taylor Swift Google? Come on.
I'm
a
on-
pickle's a cucumber.
I'm on regular. It's
So
because,
cucumbers
No
are
way.
fruits too
It's
then?
because the same reason as tomatoes. So they
Is it
are
a female?
Fruit. Yes, it's a female
So,
basically.
dude, everything's a fruit then. Like,
no.
besides potatoes,
What
everything
what
is
isn't a fruit? Outside of a pepper was the one thing that you said is not a fruit.
Wait, a pepper's not a fruit? Why?
It's a pepper a fruit?
Tell me! Give answers!
VeggieTales a lie?
Peppers are fruits.
Dude, everything.
Oh my god!
Bro, everything's a fruit, dude. Everything's a fruit then. Nothing's not.
What are vegetables?
Yeah, what are they?
What are vegetables?
What are they, dude? Yeah, what are they? Potato, that's it. Beets.
Is it?
Things that grow on the ground.
Don't lie to me, Josie.
Carrots and beets are vegetables.
I'm telling potatoes.
Lettuce and spinach are, kind of vegetables. They're leaves, but celery and asparagus are stems and vegetables.
This is blowing my
Broccoli,
mind.
artichokes, cauliflowers. They are immature flowers, but considered vegetables. So I guess here at the end of the day, vegetables don't exist. That's just what we call foods.
Dude.
Because there's no like definition of vegetables. It's just what we consider vegetables.
What? That's what a concept.
But not everything is a fruit. So it's categorized as fruits, stems, leaves, and flowers.
Did you know this?
Crazy.
Did you know
That
this
is weird.
before you Googled this?
No.
I knew
I
was
knew
the thing
like
about
I knew
tomato.
like all those things were like I knew pickles were not a vegetable because I eat them.
Fruit,
I have to
yep.
say I eat primarily a carnivore diet.
Your story just keeps
I
changing.
don't really eat.
Do you even know who you are?
I'm just saying. I just eat mostly like stuff that comes from animals. Like I don't really eat other things. Like I have some fruits, but my fruits usually like in yogurts or like I don't just like eat fruit.
Interesting.
Yep.
I was like actually a primarily like vegetarian diet for probably like about
Oh my gosh,
4
I could
years when
never.
I was in Chicago. Yep. I almost never ate meat at all. It was just vegetarian stuff.
Did it just kind of naturally happen, or were you doing that on purpose?
It was intentional. Yeah, it was intentional. I don't know why, but yeah, it was.
Did you feel physically different doing that?
I
Like better or
I
worse?
felt worse actually. Yeah, like now, like I look at pictures of myself like back then. I was like 40 pounds less, and like I was tired all the time. Like it was not very good for me at all. I think like people will just try to jump on that, like think that it's a healthy thing to do, but it's like your body actually like some
Yeah,
people.
carnivore diet's actually really good for you.
Yeah, well, so I think everyone's body's different, right? So it's like if some people can do that and be totally fine with it, but it's like, dude, sometimes you gotta have some blood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to. It doesn't work.
So recently, have you guys had any high school reunions?
I'm not old enough for that yet.
Yeah, I don't think I am either.
So recently, I didn't go to it, but I had a high school reunion. Like the people from my class, they got together. And I was just curious, like, what do you guys think about the idea of, like, doing a 10-year, 20, 30, is it every 10 years they do a high school reunion? Like the people you went to high school with?
I think, yeah, it just depends who's planning it. I think some people do, like, every 5 years, but...
What is your thought process on doing, like, a high school, like a reunion, like seeing those people again? Is that something that you actually want to be a part of?
I think maybe like 30 years, like 20, 30 years now, but 10 years feels like way too soon. I still feel like, I don't know. I don't know, actually, really. I feel like everyone I talked to in high school, I still like talk to now. Just like my group of friends is pretty much it for me, really. But I feel like it would be weird, yeah.
What about you, Josie?
Yeah, I would rather go to college reunions than high school reunions. I don't
Really?
care about high school at all anymore. Like, I have no desire to go back. Like, I just don't care to do it. Like you said, I talk to the people I still want to talk to from high school. Mm-hmm. Like, why would I go back and just be like, yes, this is where my life is. And probably a lot of people would think what I do is lame. So I don't care for other people's opinions. So
I think it gives me a little bit of anxiety.
Yeah.
The idea of seeing all those people. I don't know why, but I don't ever wonder what they're doing in life, and I don't know if that says something bad about me, but I don't think often about them, and I live my life. But the idea of being around them again, I feel so anxious because it's like I maybe it's my own insecurity, but I would think I would, if this makes sense, I would choose to not be around like a high school reunion or seeing people like that again, because I would be worried about, like, I would feel like they would look at me and then like judge me or something.
Yeah,
like
people
how
are
I
there to
look,
judge you and
how I
compare.
act, like what I'm doing career wise. And I don't know if that's my own insecurity, but I would just choose to not even be around that so I don't have to deal with that.
Taylor's homecoming is coming up, and I wasn't going to go back. But they're opening a new film building, and a ton of like film alumni are coming back for it. So I was like, well, I live close enough. I should probably go.
Yeah, that's cool.
And so like it's one of those things where it's like I care to go to that because it's not going to be like the same environment. Like I'm not going to be comparing myself to others there, and I'm not going to be like afraid of them judging me because we're all just like there for the same reason.
You know, you said a couple interesting things there, and like it even goes to something you said, Nathan. You go, I think 10 years may be too soon. I heard something today. It was an older guy. I think he was maybe in his 50s or 60s, but it was a guy saying that, you know, in your 20s, that's the time to just like figure out yourself and who you are.
Yeah.
Your 30s is the time to get really good at something. Your 40s is the time to really make money at what you're good at. And your 50s are the time to try to start enjoying making that money at what you're good at. And I thought that was an interesting concept. I'm not saying that that's gospel.
Yeah.
But what's interesting about that to me is that you just said, which is an interesting perspective. You go, when I was in high school, how you kind of perceived it, Josie, is that like people are at a point where they're trying to figure out what they're wanting to do with their lives. And I think you're onto something, because I think everyone has this false idea of like, or maybe not a false idea, but everyone has like an idea of like what they're going to do exactly. 100%, no changes. They know what they're going to do when they graduate high school, or at least people think they do or something. And then that changes completely. But that's where you like meet those people in high school. They think they know what they're doing, or they're trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
And what's really interesting is like maybe 10 years goes by and you're still trying to figure it out. And that's not a bad thing. You're still young enough to figure out what you want to do.
Yeah, you're still in your 20s when you're having your 10-year reunion from high school.
Yeah.
Like, you're late 20s, but you're still in your 20s.
Yeah, that's just interesting, because it's like 10 years ideally is a long time.
Man.
A decade's a long time, but it's really not.
But it doesn't feel like it
No,
at
it doesn't.
all.
I can't. Yeah, that's literally like, that's 2 years away. That's crazy to me. That trips me out.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like, for me, I don't know. I feel like 10 years, I wonder if it still would just feel like the same. Like, I don't know. Like, because for me, again, 10 years, that feels like that's just flown by. Like, I wonder how different everyone is and all that.
I think people look a lot different in 10 years, for sure. But I don't think, like, as far as the trajectory of life, I don't think it's, these monumental changes or something. Maybe I'm wrong, though. I don't know.
Yeah,
Is 10 years too long, or is it not long enough?
Just, like, depends, I feel like. I feel like 10 years for college is going to feel different than 10 years for high school. I don't know why. To me, it just feels like it'll be different. Because I feel like when you graduate college, like, you still don't know for sure what you're doing, but at least you're getting into the world and starting something.
Yeah.
And so, like, I don't know, 10 years after college, I feel like I will have accomplished some things in my life, and it would be cool to, like, go see what other people have accomplished. But high school, I don't care.
Yeah.
I guess maybe because college, you're around people who are like you and, like, are doing the same thing as you, kind of. Like, I'm gonna go to reunions with all the film people because, like, that's what I was in. Where, like, high school, it's like they don't care what I'm doing. I could be working for the NFL and they wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Like, because they just have different things in their mind as success and, like, that type of stuff.
The object of comparison is what probably bothers me the most, I think.
Yeah.
I think accomplishments are yours and yours own, like only belong to you. Like my accomplishments belong to me, Nathan's belong to his, and it's not for me to say, hey, this is what I acknowledge as your accomplishment, because it doesn't matter what I think. It's your life, it's your choice, Yeah. And so I don't know. I think maybe that's what stresses me out a little bit more. It's like I maybe feeling like I'm subject, like making myself subject to something where I'm giving other people ownership in making them feel like they can compare myself. And again, maybe that's just like an insecurity thing that creates anxiety. But yeah, for me, I'd just rather choose to not be a part of that, because in my mind, no one would have any right to compare themselves. So maybe I have such a bad look at it. Maybe mine's more of a negative view, but it's like I just would rather not even be a part of that. Because I don't need that. I don't need that. I know I am assured in my own path. Like I'm assured in my own successes and accomplishments. I don't need to like be a part of this process of like affirmation or some weird affirmative process where or comparing myself, involuntarily to involuntarily to somebody else or something. So I don't even know if any of that makes sense, but that's just what
for sure.
what my mind
It kind of goes in, like, with the past series that we did, like, how, like, success is measured differently, and, like, I don't know, like, I even think about, like, so we're coming up on 20 years as a church. Some people would say that's the success. You've made it 20 years. Some people are like, no, the success is once you hit this number of people. Like, success is just, like, different to everybody. And, like, kind of like how Chris said, like, for Christians, success should be, like, are we following God's will for our lives? And are we honoring God in all that we do? Because if we're doing that, then that's pretty successful. But, like, it's hard to just not, like... So when you remove yourself from those situations, from people even being able to engage with you about what their version of success is, I think it's kind of nice, because then you're not tempted to be like, oh, well, dang it, I haven't had 4 children and I'm this old, or I haven't made millions of dollars and I'm this old. Like, if you're not engaging in it, then you probably won't deal with it as much.
Do you feel like people pressure you into having kids?
Yes.
Because I feel like you brought up kids like 5 times.
Well, it's just crazy because a lot of people my age are having kids, and it freaks me out.
Yeah, I don't think that's like a bad thing though. Like, I don't think it's a bad thing with you thinking that.
Well,
no, this
part of
isn't
the problem
for me.
is for like women too. Like, that is like a measurement of success. Not to make it like that conversation, but like a lot of people think, well, you're a woman, you should have children and raise them, and that is like how we will measure your success. And it's like. I've always been like against the grain for that. Like, even in college and stuff, I'm like, no, I want to go into sports. And my professor's like, well, sports is hard for women. And I'm like, I don't care. I want to go into sports. And so it's like, just, I don't know. I just don't like some of the expectations people have on others.
Yeah.
And like the whole like how society thinks like you have to make a ton of money and that's like success. And it's like, well, why can't I just live comfortably? Why can't that be successful too? It's just living a comfortable life. Well, I have a quick game.
Yeah, bring us up. I feel like we're
Yeah.
I feel like we're getting a little raw here.
So it's kind of like, I guess The Price is Right. I haven't watched The Price is Right in a long time, so I don't really remember. But since we're coming up on 20 years, I figured we could guess the prices of common things 20 years ago.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'll tell you what the prices, the average price like nationwide is right now.
Okay.
And then I'll ask you guys
it.
What was the price 20 years ago. Which I would not be good at this because 20 years ago, I was 4 years old.
Wow.
20.
I was not buying anything.
So is one of the questions like baby formula?
So the first one is milk. So right now, the average price of milk nationwide is about $4.32. So $4.32. What was it 20 years ago?
68 cents.
I'm gonna say like a $1.28, dude.
Well, neither of you are within $1, so neither you get a point.
You said 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
50 cents. Well, I would say 60 cents or less. 68 cents or less.
Nathan's closer. The average price 20 years ago is $2.71 for a gallon of milk.
There's no way.
Average price nationwide. So you have to think nationwide.
Yeah.
You had some states, there's some states that are obviously more expensive than others. In Indiana, it probably was.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Recalibrating.
Cornflakes.
Cornflakes.
So right now, the average price nationwide is $6.79.
Jeez. Yeah,
What was
For
it?
cornflakes?
Yeah,
For
that's
a
crazy.
box of
Is that like a family value
12,
size?
a 12-ounce box of cornflakes.
Man. Oh my gosh. 20 years ago.
So today it's $6.79 average.
$3.50.
$2.48.
You both were pretty close. You both are within $1. It was $2.99.
Dang. Yeah.
Wow.
Good price. I actually think I remember that. I remember going, I don't buy cereal anymore because it's like too expensive for what it is. I eat like a whole
know.
box in a day. So it's like,
Don't
I'm
drink milk.
Yeah. All right. Campbell's tomato soup. So now it is $1.26
for a can?
average a can. Yeah.
68 cents.
I'm going to say 98 cents.
Just keep
Man,
saying
you guys are high. It was 34 cents.
Whoa, that's
You're
crazy.
still within $1.
Wow.
So
Golly,
What an
dude.
uptick in the soup market, huh? Mm-hmm. Time to reinvest the stocks.
For real, dude.
all right, a Coca-Cola, a 2-liter bottle was well, they gave 2 prices because I guess at Target it was a lot more expensive. Or it's a lot more expensive right now.
Yeah.
So right now the average is about $1.88 at cheaper stores or stores like Target, $2.79. So 20 years ago, a 2-liter bottle of Coke.
In my mind, I'm picturing like a glass bottle. It's like 10 cents.
Two
Not
liter.
that old.
Two
A
liter.
2-liter bottle, yeah.
99 cents. 89 cents or 99 cents.
I'm going to say 50.
Caleb, you got it perfectly, 99 cents.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give
Whoa,
Caleb
dude.
an extra point for that because you literally got it perfect.
Wow.
No.
You were a little low ball, but you still got a point.
A penny.
because that. All right, a Hershey's bar. A single Hershey's bar. So today it's $1.32.
It's a nickel.
Hershey's bar.
A nickel.
a nickel 20 years ago. 20 years ago, we were still in the
Come in at
2000s.
4 cents. Hershey bar, a single individual Hershey bar.
Yes, like
you
a
said
single.
$1.38. Is that what you said?
$1.32 now.
32 now.
20 years ago, I'm going to say 75 cents.
I would say 79 cents.
Nice.
Very close, both of you guys. 80 cents.
80.
Very good.
Certainly.
Well, a Big Mac is about $5.17
Today?
No
today.
way.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
How much was it 20 years ago?
Dude, I'm going to say $1.
Yeah, I feel like that has drastically come up. Yeah, I would say probably, I would say $1. I'll say $1.50 just to be a little bit different, I guess.
You guys are lowballing it a little bit.
Oh.
Really?
$2.71
Wow.
for the Big
I can't
Mac.
believe you said right now the average is like $5.
$5.17.
That's crazy.
Do you feel like that's too high or too low?
No, that's compared to other places. That's pretty dang
For
good.
a
I
Big
think.
Mac, I guess not. Because Big Macs have like multiple patties, right?
Yeah.
But are we talking
I think just
the fatty in me are we talking about the burger itself, or are we talking about like a meal?
just the Big Mac.
See, I feel like
not
that's
meal.
high for a burger.
For just a burger, I agree.
yeah, I feel
agree.
like that's like $6 for just a burger.
What are
That's-
they at other places though? They're probably quite a bit more, I'd say.
I don't know. My currency in my mind is like I compare McChickens, which is like used to be $1. So
yeah,
it's like
chickens used to be $1.
You know.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
Last one, ketchup. Heinz ketchup. All right, for right now.
you're definitely not going to know this one.
no-
You don't
no
eat.
clue.
You don't eat ketchup.
So now they don't make 24-ounce bottles anymore. So 20 years ago they used to. So a 32-ounce bottle of Heinz ketchup is $4.99. What was a 24-ounce bottle 20 years ago?
How much is it right now?
$4.99 for
Okay.
32 ounces.
$2.99.
I'm gonna say $2.50.
99 cents.
Golly.
99
Ketchup
cents.
for a 24-ounce bottle
And
of
it went
ketchup.
all the way up to like
That's
$5.
$5 now.
That is crazy.
You get a
that
little
is
bit
rough.
more ounces, but that is crazy.
Yeah, but
Wow.
not that much more.
And that
That's-
was my game.
Wow.
I
Inflation.
like Josie. That was a great
That
game.
was pretty good.
Thanks.
That was really cool.
Julep.